All right, we are at one of the places that has been very, very high on our bucket list for, I don't know, years, Kag, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So we nearly got here in 2020. We had it all booked out. We were all ready to go. And then we all know what happened in 2020. So we were so close to coming. But we are here now and we're standing at Pennhurst. So one of the better known places. We're outside the Mayflower Hall. And this is one of the main buildings, and this is where we're going to investigate tonight. So we're up on the 3rd floor. You can see the red light up there. Yeah, just clear.
I don't know what you heard the other day.
And so it begins. I heard a cough. And that's not me just putting it on, guys. It was loud noise behind me. The following video is not a polished episode. These videos are designed to show you some unique places, give you the history, and give you any happenings that we might have had. Are they paranormal? I'll let you decide.
How excited are we?
So excited. Now we will be going down there later. That's
Into the basement.
To the basement.
Okay.
So we're going to introduce Jennifer. She's our host for tonight. And Jennifer's going to tell us a little bit about the history of the place, like when it was built.
It opened in 1908. Building began in 1906, maybe a little before. There were a few buildings down here on the lower campus. If you were to come now, this would be the lower campus. Primarily only male colony. They had brought in people with tuberculosis also, along with the mentally handicapped and disabled. Then after the years went on, the female campus on the upper campus was built, allowing females also. The ages of the patients ranged from infants all the way to adulthood. Yeah, so 1908, and then it closed in 1987. The last patients moving out in December of 1987.
So when you say children, what would children have been put in here for, or what would the patients have been put in here for?
Let's see. Well, it opened as the Pennsylvania State School for the feeble-minded and epileptic. So you had epilepsy, Down syndrome. Feeble-minded was sort of an umbrella term, which included the Down syndrome and other mental issues.
That we didn't understand, I guess, back then,
Right.
what we do now. Yeah.
And also back then, kids with what we consider now ADHD or just the hyperactivity, things like that. Even reports of if your kids stole something from a grocery store, they're bad kids, send them up to the hospital, to get them retrained or schooled. They were sent here to be sort of rehabilitated, to teach them skills that they can learn to take care of themselves. So when they were going back into society, they would have those skills, and also other skills such as work skills, so that they can actually get jobs and stuff. Unfortunately, a lot of them never left here.
Because there is a documentary up called Suffer the Children, which I found very confronting as well here, I guess, looking at the patients and for that period on how. So definitely go and watch that documentary up online. You said there's another one?
Yes, Somebody Touched Me. It was narrated by Henry Ford. It was done in the late 60s, as well as Suffer the Little Children. That's when that came out.
Yeah. All right, and how long have you worked here?
8 years.
8 years. And you've done the ghost stuff?
Yep. Love it. I love my spirits here.
And what sort of things have you had happen yourself? What's the most outstanding that you kind of remember?
Geez. Well, the big one I always tell my groups too is many years ago, 2012 or 13, me and my friends came for a private, and we were in one of the basements, and our guide was telling us a story about a custodian who used to work here, and supposedly did some not so nice things to the patients down there. So we were provoking, like we shouldn't have, and he got quite upset with us and threw a piece of pipe.
Oh.
And we all saw it, and then it hit the light above my head, like one of these kind of lights here. And it smashed above my head.
Yeah.
I was covered in glass, and then the whole fixture just came crashing down right in front of me.
Wow.
And we were looking through the debris, and because the floor was pretty clean when we went in there, and we found the big piece of pipe, which wasn't there before. Okay. I said, that's what we saw fly across the ceiling there and hit the light.
Wow. So what sort of things have people experienced, particularly in this building here?
Okay, this is the Mayflower building, which came along quite later on. This was finished in 1919, along with Limerick, which is directly across from us, and it's actually the sister building. They're a mirror image of each other. A lot of the groups in here, we get a lot of activity, like childlike activity on the third floor. With balls moving, rolling around, doors opening, slamming. Let's see, I'm trying to think. People getting touched in the one bathroom upstairs, getting their hair brushed or their pants tugged on. Down in the basement, we've seen shadow people, a lot of K2 and REM pod activity down there. Voices, pretty much everything you can think of has been going on over the years in this building.
So we're going to go up to the third floor, where all that's gone up. We've already set up there, guys. So we'll go up and have a look at it. We'll show you around the third floor. And I gather most of the floors would be similar, wouldn't they?
Yes, the first and second floor are actually identical.
Yeah.
And then you get up to the third floor where those little bedrooms are, like apartment style.
Yeah. So we'll take you for a little walk through the third floor just so you can have a look at the place. And then we'll start investigating up there and see if we get a bite. Can't promise anything, we never do. It's either it happens or it doesn't. Doesn't mean a thing if we get nothing. Right. It's just half of the enjoyment is just being in this place. It's just, that is part of the beauty of it. So, brilliant. All right, we're going up. So.
I'll try not to get people's backsides.
That's all right, I'll hide behind Jennifer.
Wait a minute.
All right, so we'll get our breath back soon. So this is the third floor, and this is where you said you mentioned a child called Emily.
Emily, yes. She's one of our residents, resident spirits here in the Mayflower building.
Yeah.
She mostly hangs out here. She rarely travels, except one time she did follow us over to Devon, but mainly she's in here. Supposedly, Psyche came in and supposedly said that she had a brother, George, that was in this building. He was a patient too.
Yeah.
And so she is looking for him. He crossed over. She hasn't. So she keeps looking for him, not knowing that he's already crossed over.
Right.
But she is here. She is interactive when you can find her. Yeah, we have a lot of other children's spirits up here too. We've gotten Timmy, Tommy, Michael. Sorry, just a lot of breath.
I was going to say, it's been a long climb up those stairs.
Yeah. So yeah, you never know who you're going to get up here.
But has it been mainly child?
We find that it's mostly children.
All right,
yes.
up on this floor. So have you had any adult activity?
Yes, we've had a Nurse Tina.
Right.
She's actually said her name through the box very clearly. Whenever
There's like shuffling down there. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's okay.
Okay. There was just a big bang and shuffling, that's why I was just aware of it behind me, that's all. So, sorry, the nurse called Tina, I was listening.
That's
I just
okay. Yeah, if you can
cut
get a
off at
chance
that
to get
point.
it
It's
on.
like, whoa.
So yeah, Nurse Tina, usually if I'm communicating with the geoport, I'll say, oh, is Nurse Tina here tonight? And they've said, she's off. Like, she's off tonight, you know?
She's not here.
So then another time I said, oh, is she off again tonight? And they're like, I forget what they said. And then I said, boy, she takes a lot of days off. And they're like, yep. So
Do you find, out of interest, do you find when this nurse is around that the activity isn't as frequent with the kids, or? And I say that because do you find the kids play up more if they haven't got
Like an adult
adult
presence?
supervision presence?
You know, now that you mention it, yeah, I would
Yeah.
say so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like, yeah, if it's just kids,
Yeah.
they're very interactive.
Yeah.
But if we start to get more, yeah, now that you
Yeah.
mention it, if we get
I
more.
didn't even put that in your head.
No, that's okay, but now that I'm thinking about
And
it,
the
yeah, it's
reason I
like,
say that is in our own place, in the jail,
Yeah.
if we get that sir, the guard, we get less activity from whatever else is there.
right.
It's almost like the authorities there and everything.
Yes,
It
and
comes
that would
down.
make sense here because
Yeah.
a lot of the staff weren't
Yeah.
weren't very nice.
So
So
it's good to kind of bounce off each other and see if we're finding the same.
Some ball noises down there.
Yeah, I know there's one in there as well.
Alright, so just have a quick, so I put all the equipment down the middle here.
Actually, while you're showing them around, Keg, I'm just going to get my blue fan
Yeah, okay.
from the shop, if that's all right with you.
So we've got cupboards. We've got cupboards in here. Look at that cool radiator. So these were made into our little apartments. How cool are these? Window. Some more buildings. Cool are they? Do you just love how the paint's peeling? Adds to the creepiness, guys. So it does. And don't you just love these red exit signs? If only we could have those in Australia. They're so much better than the green ones. The green ones are so bright. That's not me because it's down there.
oh,
Did you see that?
I thought it was that one that
It's not, it's that one, isn't it?
was down there. Can you touch it again?
You're trying to stop me to go down. If you don't want me to go down there, just light it up again for me and I'll walk away. If you want me to stay away, that's fine.
That's right.
The REM pod's just gone off.
Oh, is it? I thought it was you.
No, because I'm miles away from it. I'm close to this one, which hasn't done anything yet, the flux. But the REM pod went off. There's Alison dying behind me.
Heavy breathing is me.
If you watch to the right of the doorway, you'll see a very quick flash of light. It is only one frame, and I nearly missed it. There is no equipment there, as you can see when we go in the room a little later.
So, all right. Well, can I go forward? Is it okay if I come forward? Is it okay if I do that? That was me doing that one. Is that okay? Don't mean to upset you.
Well, that wasn't. You weren't close enough.
No.
Keep going behind us.
Was there? So you got stuff.
No, it's okay.
As you can see, I'm nowhere near that.
No, it stopped.
Okay.
Is that because you don't want Keg to come in?
That's fair enough.
Noise from that room. What about if I come in?
Is it okay for Alison to come down?
Is that a no or a yes? Is that a no?
Or is it a yes? Oh, okay, thank you. No, it's not us, guys, just saying.
We're not doing anything.
Well, thank you. I'll come in. That's all right.
If I go anywhere near it. Watch the musical box.
It's quite creepy, isn't it?
It is quite creepy down there.
Do you agree?
Do you think it's a creepy room too?
Wow, there's lots of toys. That's me. What if other people come down here? What about Jennifer? You know Jennifer.
Can she go down?
Can she come down? Is that all right?
Do you want me to come down there with you?
I'm going to do this little box so you can talk into it. Not bothered either way? Okay, Jennifer can come down. Is that a yes? 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 It was a yes before.
Okay. I'm gonna come down and visit with you.
You would know Jennifer. Okay.
Is this Emily? Are you Emily? Have I talked to you before?
Yeah, well, that's
Interesting.
So if Emily is here, you'll know what all this is. Everybody else has had it in here, so voice recorder. And you possibly put your voice on there for us? We were very rude.
It wasn't me.
That
Not that first noise wasn't. I moved
I heard a
afterwards.
couple of footsteps. And it's like you say, you come down here, the noises stop.
Yeah, it moves.
And then they start up the other end of the hallway. So it's like you constantly... Oops, sorry.
That wasn't paranormal.
All right, so I'm going to put this down because I can't see or hear you. So the only way, I don't have a gift. The only way I'm going to do it is if you put your voice on here. So I'm going to put that down here between us. All right, so I'm not touching it. We're going to ask a couple of questions. And I'm going to introduce myself first because I've been very, very rude. And I haven't given you our names. So my name's Alison.
My name's Cag.
And you know Jennifer. All you got to do is run up to that. Can you run up really quickly and just say something? Giggle. Make a train beep. It's always what I'm trying to do. All right, then listen back. If you said anything, thank you. It's always when you do, you always have something come through just as you. As if you put your voice on here. So I'm going to put that down here between us. All right, so I'm not touching it. We're going to ask a couple of questions. All right, then listen back. If you said anything, thank you. So maybe after.
Yeah, that was a bit interesting. It was a bit. I can't remember hearing a bike. Heard the train for sure.
The one thing I do notice though, while we've been down here,
Bluetooth device is ready
bangs
to
or
pair.
knocks.
What's that? Oh, yeah. You don't hear them.
Because when we were up the other end, it was constant bangs down here, and we haven't, since we've come down, there's been nothing.
No.
So it'd be interesting to go back up there.
Okay, let's go back
See
down
if
there.
that makes any. I haven't done a look down here. Actually, we could take them down here.
I think it's just the same, isn't it? Is it just is it similar?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. There's just a bathroom here.
Gives me some footage anyway.
This is the one where people get touched.
Oh,
Okay, so in what way do they get touched?
Like just their hair brushed, like pulled, like not pulled, but you know what I mean? Like just kind of pulling out your hair a little bit, touch your shoulder, might tug at your hands a little bit.
Yeah.
I know a couple weeks ago when I was up here, I went into this back area where the sinks are, and I heard like a ding, like bell or something. And I was like, what is that? And I look on the floor, and there was a REM pod antenna on the floor behind me, and that's what made the thing. So I don't know if it was thrown or what, but yeah, so it was pretty interesting.
Right. Okay.
Cool.
What are these on the floor?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna point that out to you. We don't,
So what are they for?
Don't know.
they're only in a couple rooms, but
What these?
I have no idea. I don't know if they were just braces to hold the bed so the beds couldn't move, or
Right.
I don't know.
Okay.
They're pretty creepy looking.
I was going to say, so they're only in 2 rooms.
2 or 3 up here, yeah. So we have a few. I'll have to try and find out.
If anybody knows.
Nobody seems to.
It's
Like
creepy
that.
when you look around the corner, look down the hallway.
Yeah, we'll see. It's like if you were to sit in the day room there.
Right, that wasn't you then.
Oh, yeah, we see shadow people moving at the end of the hallways.
Do you just want to go back to where you were only to the side, so do you want to go back? Now wave your hand. Right, so
Nothing. Is somebody following us around?
you're keeping an eye on us.
How often do we get the REM pods go off? Nowadays?
Nowadays, I haven't had REM pods go off.
No, they don't, do they?
In fact, I think on all the investigations we've been on here in America, we haven't had them go off once.
Oh,
Did we? Or did we?
we had one in the nurses' station in
yeah.
Indiana, yeah.
At Indiana. To have 2 go off. There you go. And a bag next to you.
Hello.
Are you playing games with us?
That's all right, you can play.
It's all good, we
And
don't
you can keep
mind.
an eye on us, see what we're doing.
Can you say hello to us by making the green, what is it, green? Is it green the other one?
Yeah.
By making the green light come on?
Moses down there. That's actually getting louder. You want us to come back down?
Maybe we could do a, what's it called that you've got? It's not a portal, is it? It's
Oh, the geophone?
geophone, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can see if anybody wants to speak to that.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Emily, can you come say hi to me, baby girl? Say your name for the box. I can't.
Can't? Is there a reason why you can't tonight?
That's not like that. Emily, are you trying to come through?
Can you be really clever and tell us how many ladies are in this hallway, please?
Not much coming through today.
And sometimes.
Yeah, that's how it goes, right?
Yeah. Where should we do it? Where do you reckon? I guess with Estes you can hear the building as well, which is
Yeah.
big breaking down the end there. Is that where you want us to come? It's almost like now somebody's moving around down there. Whereas before when we were down there was just nothing, was there?
No.
Not a thing.
If you want us to come down there, can you make one big loud bang?
Is that where you want us to come down to? Wasn't the direction I was expecting, but... All right, one more bang from the direction you'd like us to come. Whoever you'd like us to come talk to you.
That was behind. It's all over the place.
It's like there's half a dozen there going bang, bang, bang.
I think we'll just probably stand here and send
reckon?
somebody part way down the hallway. I think. Yeah. So why are you getting down? You're not going to get back up again. Okay, Alison, can you hear me? Alison, you got us coming towards you? Nah, she's all good. I can't say spider for Alison because she likes spiders. So if you said spider to me and I hadn't got my headphones on, I'd freak out.
Oh.
Okay. So, is there anybody with us tonight? We have a lady sat on the floor with some funny things on her ears. Her name's Alison. Can you say her name for me, please?
Steve!
Okay, so is there somebody here called Steve?
Who is it?
My name's Cag. You know Jennifer. And we've got Alison here as well.
Are you the Steve from the infirmary?
Was it a name you recognise?
There's one up in the infirmary
Oh,
called
really?
Steven.
Somebody want to come and... So I'll just take my... Otherwise I've got to get up and down again. Just
Okay.
I thought you could run the box at the same time.
Just... Okay. All right. Oh, no, lost it.
Oh, what's that one? Is that
So
an
this
app?
is an app that's designed by some friends of ours, and it works like
Like an obelisk?
yeah.
Oh, okay, I've seen this. Yeah.
It's designed by some people from South Australia, some really good friends of ours.
Oh, okay. It
It's
looks
good.
like something else that people use.
Yeah, because they have there's Vox, there's Ghost Tube, and there's the SLS as well. So.
Okay.
Nope.
Stephen, are you still here?
Dave!
Dave. We just got men with us tonight. Oh, that was a bit creepy, wasn't it?
I don't know what that said, but...
The door!
Oh, that's interesting because that's where the door was down there, isn't it?
What?
Can you open the door for us? Dave or Steve? Come on, push that door open.
Might have said bitch.
Okay.
Don't think that's a child.
Okay, so there's a lady sat on the floor there. Can you go and touch her, please? Just let her know that you're there. You go and touch her arm.
Deep. Trouble. Beth.
Okay. So who's Beth?
Heart.
You know the lady that's standing near me here, don't you? Can you tell me what her name is? Can you tell me what her name is, please?
Help.
So you want some help? How can we help you?
Another building.
Do you want us to go to another building?
Boy.
Or do you want to go to another building?
Can you tell us the building you want to go to?
Sink or swim? Keeps us swimming. She said deep.
What's that? They've got a swimming pool here as well, haven't they?
Yeah, yeah. Do you need help at the pool? Did you get hurt at the pool?
That was some weird noises behind us.
Jail.
I suppose for some it could have been like a jail, couldn't it? Really? In here.
Tell us how we can help you.
That's a bit noisy behind us, isn't it?
It sounds like somebody coming up the stairs.
It does, doesn't it?
Tell us how to. Yeah, I brought you 2 new friends. You know I don't bring you anybody that I don't trust, right?
Wait. One boy.
Again about boys.
What's the boy's name?
Push. Push or pushed.
Did you have an accident in the swimming pool?
Hurt.
Who pushed you?
My name is.
Oh, Sandra's saying it says we're different when it through the
Person.
So somebody pushed you. Is that right?
Do you want us to find who pushed you? Do you want them to get in trouble?
Later in the.
Dad.
Okay.
Do you want me to get your dad?
Gone. Free.
Where were you hurt?
In here.
So you're hurt in here. So were you pushed by somebody in here?
Exactly.
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 Were you pushed in the stairwell?
Here.
It was in that room there, just beyond Allison?
Face me.
We're looking at you, hopefully.
Billy.
People are picking up on Latina.
Michael.
Oh, there's Michael.
Is that a name for you?
What's that?
Is that a name familiar to you?
Oh, yeah, yeah. There's a Michael that comes through a lot. Michael.
You. Mike.
Mm.
Yeah.
Daughter.
Did she say water?
I think it's your daughter.
Pushed.
Again.
Stop. Stay. Pushed.
Tell us who pushed you. We want to know.
He did.
Oh, wow.
Who? What is his name? We'll find him. Tell us his name.
People.
That sounds like he passed.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
If you just want somebody to acknowledge the fact you were pushed, then we totally acknowledge that, and that must have been a horrible thing. You didn't deserve that.
I'm very sorry about that.
Kid.
Did it cause a lot of pain?
Can you hear the knocks behind us, guys?
Get out.
Oh, we'd rather not. Don't you like us being here?
I'm not going to leave until I hear from Emily.
Anything?
Well, it's interesting, wasn't it? We seem to have somebody coming through that was pushed.
Yeah, you said that several times.
That came through. I heard it twice.
And then when we said, what
I
was
actually
it?
heard it 3 times, but it was push.
Pushed. And
Well, I wasn't sure whether it was push or
Um,
pushed, so it's yeah, it was
Yeah.
twice.
And then we said, were you, was it, what did we say? Were you pushed, were you hurt? And said, that's right, or something like that. Yeah, you answered, that's right.
But
And then, we asked, where were you pushed? Because it sounded like, because you kept saying, it sounded like the pool area, so we're trying to get it.
okay.
But then you said, in here. So they were pushed in here.
Big bang in this room.
We sound like somebody coming up the stairs earlier.
Now, I don't know if you could remember, but in the sort of towards the beginning, did you say Dive or Dave?
Dave, I think.
The name?
Yeah. I think I heard Dave.
Your knees.
Michael Cantor, what, twice?
Mike was very strong.
Yeah.
So it was Dave, Billy, Anne, and then Michael and Mike were the names that I heard.
Whoa, bat. Here he comes.
Just put her on camera now on the floor. Nothing to do with the ghosts, it's the bats. Do you have the same bats that we have that get smacked straight in your face?
I haven't had any do that, thank God, but one girl said it did go right into her head, so usually they stay pretty.
That's not the worst story we've heard. We've actually been to a venue where they said the girl opened her mouth to yawn and it went straight in her mouth.
Oh yeah, and it was all furry and it was in the mouth. Oh yes, I remember that one.
A mouthful of that, wow.
That's gonna be the worst.
Actually, well, this room in here was a music therapy room, and the walls are actually kind of spongy, like they were soundproofed. They do like the music in there. I don't know if you want to try maybe the music box or something in there. And in this back room is usually pretty popular with REM pods, K2s, things like that, and toys.
Maybe we could sing.
Oh,
We always sing.
We always sing,
Any
don't we?
excuse to sing.
We can't sing. It doesn't stop us.
Neither. Or does anybody want to listen to some music?
What?
Cat bombs went off in
Is it?
there. I thought the police were there.
Oh, really?
It's like lights flashing.
Oh yeah,
around you.
it's going on the.
What's it with?
It's not. It's on the sound of the phone.
Oh, okay, it's just sitting on.
Sound, yeah.
Do you want some music? Yes. It's just not stopping.
If you move away from the ball, we'll sing you some songs. But you have to move away from the ball for us. right away. Can you move right away from the ball? Then we'll sing some songs. So step right back away from the ball for me.
Thank you. No.
Bit longer. Have to stop the ball flashing.
Come on, have a seat in the chair there, and we'll play the music for you. Let the ball go.
You finished now?
Well, that's cool. Excellent. All right, we'll come in and sing you a song then. Just turn it off just for now and we'll come in and sing. We're going, please don't. Don't sing.
That's probably why it won't turn.
We've heard the rumours.
It keeps going. If they keep going, they won't sing.
We've heard you sing before.
Well, if you don't stop, we'll sing.
Yeah.
How's that? If you don't stop flashing the ball, we are going to sing.
Wow.
We didn't state for how long, did we?
No, we didn't.
All right, we'll take that. You're safe.
All right, they're gonna come in and sing.
I think we should do. Should we do our usual?
They wouldn't know our usual.
Well, they wouldn't do, but we're still singing.
Start it off then.
Shall we? Bohemian Rhapsody. All right, you got to join in. Okay. Listen, Jennifer, got to join in. Now, you might not know this song, but it's the only one we know. So, are you ready?
1, 2, 3.
And with feeling, Jennifer, when you do this, okay?
Okay.
Starting from Mama Just Killed a Man. Are you ready?
Okay. I don't
All right.
know all the words.
Oh, just make them up as you go along, as we do. It's all good. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Mama
just
killed a man. Put a gun against. Everybody's on a different note level.
Pulled my
Trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life has just begun. But now I've gone and thrown it all away. If you notice the ball stop flashing.
Yeah, stop.
Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, 'cause it doesn't really matter. So is it stop flashing so we don't sing anymore? Because that's what we said to it. Stop flashing, we won't sing.
Do you want us to carry on singing? If you do, can you light that bull up again for me, please? Well, that's just rude, isn't it? I know.
It's the way it just stopped since we started.
Do you want us to? Oh.
Well, you're still here, so that's
That was, what were you going to ask?
I was going to say, if you want us to stop singing, can you like me?
I think we've had the...
It's a shame, because we're really good. No, okay. Okay, fair enough. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? It stopped all that time.
As soon as we started.
Yeah.
We're gonna sing again.
Everyone's a critic.
Back away for a second. Are you the one that likes Frank Sinatra?
Frank Sinatra. Is it? What is it?
What's that one? That do 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 do.
You want to hear the New York song?
Start spreading
In the world news. I don't know the words.
I'm leaving today. Oh, they just that Christmas one as well, isn't they? I'm
Dreaming of a white Christmas. Stop. Look, it stopped flashing again.
The ones I used to know. The trouble is, we're singing these Christmas songs, and Christmas in Australia is like freaking boiling, isn't it? Did you like our singing? Do you like Frank? I don't even touch what now. Do you like that song? It's my stomach.
How about, who did we play one time? Judy Garland, Over the Rainbow.
Oh, should we do that one? Should we sing Over the Rainbow?
You're a hard cookie.
I think they just left the
I
room.
just feel like a tick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want us to stop singing? If you do, can you light that board up, please? If you want us to stop altogether. Good. Excellent.
I think whoever it is has just left.
Are you still here?
That's weird for it to go off that much and now it's not doing anything.
Right.
And it stopped both times we started singing.
All right, if you want to just play the xylophone, go ahead. Maybe you're making your own music over there. Or do you want one of us to play it? Let us know.
Totally quiet now. Should we do an EVP burst?
Yeah. Okay. Alright, what I might do, I might put it over on the xylophone.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this little box over here, this little light on. I'm going to put it down on here if you want to talk to us. We're going to ask you some questions. If you could answer them, we'd be really, really happy. Alright, so it's going to move over here. Okay, so if there's anybody here with us, my name is Cag. We're very rude. We didn't introduce ourselves.
No, we didn't. We just...
Yeah, so my name is Cag. I know it's a really strange name. This lady next to me here,
I'm Alison.
and then you know Jennifer over there.
Jenny?
So I just want to know, we told you our names. Can you tell me what your name is, please?
Is there a gift you would really like people to bring?
All good.
Like something.
Really?
Yeah. I felt like spidery feel.
This little light on. I'm going to put it down on here if you want to talk to us. We're going to ask you some questions. If you could answer them, we'd be really, really happy. So I just want to know, we've told you our names. Can you tell me what your name is, please?
It was a stomach. That was fun.
Are we talking with a lady?
All good.
Accent, maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's all right. If you don't want to talk to us, that's fine.
You don't have to.
Do you want us to leave? Light up the
Bluetooth
bulb.
device. Power
So
on.
yes. And we'll go.
Sounds like whoever it was just left the room
Yeah.
completely.
It feels empty.
It
Yeah.
was like, no, I'm not listening to that.
No, we just drove them away.
Bit rude, you know, because I think we're really good in our own lunchtime. Hey, let's go see King.
Yeah, we're gonna go find King. Alright. It smells like perfume or something, but not.
No, it's definitely not us. We don't.
No.
Or almost like a perfumey bug spray.
Okay, well, we definitely didn't get any of that put in.
I mean, oh, I have a bad sense of smell though.
Oh, yeah, so do I.
And now it's gone. I'm gonna go work on those pipes in there if you don't. I'm gonna be really impressed if you throw that ball back.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Or roll it. Come on.
Leave me.
Don't you want to
Was
see
that
it?
sound like a xylophone?
It did, didn't it?
did.
Did
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Did that not sound like a xylophone?
it did. That sounded just like a xylophone.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what we were trying to get. Oh, and yes, yes,
Oh,
it
yes.
does. The flux, yes.
You want us to go back in there and play it?
All good.
All good.
Oh, good. All right.
Hopefully,
Hopefully.
Would love it if you could do that. Just one note. If you could just play just one note, that would be really good. If you don't want to play with the lights, can you make one really loud noise for us, please? Just so we know where you are.
That's my stomach.
The thing is, we can't see you.
They sound different.
Sound like a child.
Where's-
Where's Cat?
Where's Cat? Or Cat? We're going to move on soon. If that was you with the ball, thank you. And the xylophone.
That just flashed.
What?
There's a meter on the floor there. Red and
All right, the EDI. What colour did? Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a sudden increase in temperature and a change in air pressure.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and a sudden cold change.
Cold
Oh,
change.
hello.
So it got hotter then colder?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a really sudden change.
Hmm.
So, thank you.
Is that you saying goodbye?
Increase in air pressure. It's funny how the lights have just stopped.
Everything stopped.
So it's like just somebody was moving around.
Is that my name? Shall we head to the infirmary then and do the patrons?
Yeah, I think so. Should we do that? That was pretty cool, though.
It was.
Yeah,
The ball
yeah,
was
a lot of
cool,
stuff
and
going
yeah,
That was cool.
the sound of the xylophone coming out that
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
of all the instruments to hear.
All right. Okay,
All right, we're
guys.
going to sign off. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.